Okay, example 3. So I'm going to do some of the exercises from 33 through 46, right? These are the ones that I'm looking at. And again, this is on page 418, right? 7.1. So the directions say evaluate each function at the given value of the variable. So if I start with, let's say, 35, number 35 says the function is f of x equals 3x minus 2. Okay, so f of x is another way of writing y, but we use, let me get my arrow, we use f of x because it's going to help us find information. Y is too general, and we're going to see that in some word problems in just a bit. So this is our equation, and again, x is your input, f of something is your output, y. So they give us, let's see, A is, they want us to find what f of 7 is, and then for B, they want us to find f of 0. Okay, so f of 7 means, so f, right, is the function, right? That's this same f up here. And so x is your input, right? This x is the same thing as this x, right? So this is your x. So that means your 7 is x. So f of x means go to the f function, which is right here, and you're going to substitute 7 for x, right? So all we do is put that 7 in there. And what do we get, right? Well, this guy is 21 minus 2, and I'm going to erase this because I don't want to restrict my writing. And then we get 19. So f of 7 is, and I might as well write it in blue in the last examples. So f of 7 equals 19. What this means is, another way of saying this is, if I input 7, my output is 19, right? And this is, remember, this is a point or an ordered pair on, and in this case, it's on a line because the power is 1, so it's definitely a line. So this point, maybe, let's be more specific, lies on the line above. Okay, so this is function notation. And another, again, notation just means how we write things, and this is one way of writing this. Okay, so let's do the next, maybe one, well, the next one was f of 0. And so f of 0, again, just looking back at my function, is 3x minus 2. So 3x is, I'm just going to leave it blank, minus 2. And it's just 0, which is nice because anything times 0 is 0. And then I get negative 2. So f of 0 equals negative 2. Okay, so again, this is function notation, right? And another way of saying this is, I have an ordered pair such that the x coordinate is 0 and the y coordinate is negative 2. And again, this is, right, another point on the line above. So on, it was 3x minus 2, right, which is equal to your f of x. Okay, so this is just function notation. It's another way of writing this ordered pair. This will be very helpful in applications. So hopefully that makes sense.